So today, I'm going to go ahead and install these. This is the right one, left one. So here's a close-up of the light. And they do have the DOT numbers right there on them. These are the tools that we're using. It's a T10 Torx, a little plastic pry, and some needle nose pliers. I'm happy to be at an angle. Those are the tools we're going to use today for this job. And I'm going to turn the side marker light lamps from this to this. So let's see how that's done. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is on the mirror, we have to take the glass off the front. So you take the mirror, just slowly kind of pull it back. And this glass here, got to kind of push over to one side, kind of grip it from the bottom, give it a little tug, and it pops off. There's going to be a couple plugs on here, so if you want to get these out of the way, you can. To work on this, I'm going to leave them hooked up because I have several plugs in here, as you can see, one for the blind spot and one for the heater. And what we want to do is there's some clips in here. You can see if I can kind of zoom in on those a little bit. So what we're going to want to do is first take this screw out, and then we're going to push on these clips, which will pop off the outside cover. So let me go ahead and grab those tools and show you how it's done. So to start off, this is a T10 Torx. Head and remove this screw. Okay, put this to the side so we don't lose it. And now I'm going to just take a simple little pair of pliers right here. I'm going to apply pressure and use this tool here to kind of pry back a little bit. So I'll kind of get this, just kind of pry back just a little bit. This next one, squeeze it in, and then pry back a little bit. Last one, squeeze it in, and pry back just a little bit, so that they kind of all backed off a little bit. Go ahead and continue around the outside of this, slowly. Make sure everything's undone. This last one looks like it's still hung a little bit. There we go. Pull back. Pull back. Take a look. Make sure there's nothing in there. There's one little clip. Inside here. There we go. So you have these three clips. You have these little tiny clips right here. So, put that to the side. And now, on the back side, move the camera around. So now that we got the back cover off, we're gonna have to remove this screw here and this screw here. Again, using the same T10 Torx. Let's get over in here. Screw number one. Screw number two. So now we've got those screws off. Got to take this power clip off, which is right here. And to get that off, you squeeze on down on the top, right here. Oh. So you squeeze down on the top, and then you pull back. Okay, so that's out. And now we just got to remove this piece right here, and then replace it with the new one. So on the bottom here, you can't quite see it. There's a couple little clips we got to get off. So here's the new one, the back side of it, to give you an idea. There's the two screws we took out, and there's two little things on the bottom, one here and one right there. So I'm going to kind of pop those off and slide that out. Okay, so what you just pry here and here, and this pops right off. So I got the new one in place. Go ahead and then I'll put the two screws back on the top here. One. And there's two. And before I go ahead and put this cover back on, we'll go ahead and test to see how well the blinker works. We'll prop this mirror up. As you can see, it's working, so I'll go ahead and put everything back together. Take a look at it. So get this cover back on right here. I'll line up the side tab first. One's on the bottom, and the sides over here. I'll work my way around so this side's nice and tight. Come back around here. That's down. It's back nice and tight. These little areas right here just kind of push onto there. So I'm going to kind of line this up. These areas. There we go. Back on there. Put that back where it belongs. Go ahead and start the car up. I want to make sure all the mirror functions work. So our blinker's working. Fold it in. Come out. As well as check to make sure I can still move it to where I need to move it. And that's how you do the sequential blinker on your F-PACE. Any questions, feel free to leave me comments, questions. I'll try to get to all of them. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.